The 7-season run of Young Sheldon came to an end earlier this month with a 1-hour special series finale that wrapped up the kid genius Sheldon Cooper's Ian Armitage boyhood adventure. 14-year-old Sheldon Cooper is off to Caltech to further his education. He has a mind that many adults could only dream of. The passing of the family patriarch, George Cooper Lance Barber, had shocked Sheldon and the rest of his family before they moved to Pasadena, California. His demise caused his wife, Mary Zoe Perry, who is also Sheldon's mother, to have a stronger sense of religious faith. Mary seeks to get Sheldon and Missy Regan Revord christened out of fear for the twins' ultimate resting place. Executive producer Steve Holland claims that this narrative line alludes to the first episode of the program. Speaking with Variety about the storyline, Holland says that the repercussions of George's passing and the last episodes of Young Sheldon are what sowed the seeds for the deeply devout Mary Cooper Laurie Metcalf that we meet in The Big Bang Theory. He clarified, "We were discussing what happens following the funeral. Big Bang Theory revealed that Mary, then portrayed by Laurie Metcalf, Zoe Perry's real-life mother, is far more devout than her preteen self, who was already rather devout. So it seemed like Mary would naturally want to immerse herself in religion, even more after the funeral. She started her journey to become Big Bang Theory Mary at that point. Following George S.R.'s death, Mary was dragging her children to church and seemed to be really concerned about their souls and their family, which felt very genuine when we were discussing possible outcomes for the scene in which Sheldon is getting ready to leave to Caltech. Mary is certain that her children would go to hell if they are not baptized because of her husband's death. In the 14th episode of Young Sheldon, titled Memoir, Sheldon unexpectedly gives in to his mother's demands despite his atheistic beliefs, and Missy abruptly withdraws. Holland gives the series pilot an explanation of its meaning, stating, "And one of our authors, Connor Kilpatrick, had suggested that since, in the Baptist faith, baptism is not performed until a person is an adolescent and has the freedom to choose, Mary would value it greatly, particularly prior to sending Sheldon off to college with the knowledge that his soul was secure. To her, it seemed like a very plausible drive. At the very end, it seemed as though Sheldon was able to reiterate his statement from the pilot or the first few episodes, 'I don't believe in God, but I do believe in you.' Furthermore, Missy's grief and disappointment at Dad's passing have left her much more damaged, which is something we also know to be true based on Big Bang Theory. Sheldon's choice to obey his mother in spite of his own personal beliefs is a good fit for the bond between the two of them that we've seen in the first season. Though a prequel series centered on Sheldon's early years at Caltech could have been fun to watch, it would have been great to witness the connection between the two develop even further. According to executive producer of the series Steve Molaro, he is not interested in it. Additionally, Molaro mentioned a show called Young Sheldon, in which the character is currently in California and everyone is still grieving the loss of George. It wasn't something we were eager to get right into or that we could just stop talking about. At Caltech, I wouldn't have felt confident going after Sheldon. Now it's making a lot of effort to be a strange pre-Big Bang. I'm not thrilled about that. He hasn't met Leonard yet. So, there's the cafeteria scene. I am not sure. Strange.